two exercises we had done. First, identifying the arithmetic progression, that what it is, how to identify the first difference, how to find the common difference between it. We have even also done how to write the next terms. Then we have even done the questions based on the nth term of the AP. Nth term means that is an equals to a plus n minus 1 d. Now in the exercise second, that is 5.2, the last question of it, that is the question number 10. It says there are four numbers in AP. If sum of the numbers is 50 and the greatest number is 4 times the smallest number, then find the numbers. Now here you are given four numbers which are already in AP. So if you take the four numbers in AP, it means the difference between them is equal. The consecutive terms, it is equal. So here what we have to do is we have to consider the four numbers. Now what four numbers to be taken as? The four numbers, if you take it as variables, the four variables, if you take say A, B, C and D, it would become a little bit difficult for us. But taking this condition that they are in AP. Now here I'll first tell you how to take the numbers. If suppose there are only three numbers to be taken, if you have to take only three numbers, then the best format of the numbers to be taken is, we know that the difference between the consecutive terms in AP, they are equal. So what we will do is, we will take the numbers first as say A minus D, second will be taken as A, and the third will be taken as A plus D. So these are the three terms which you are going to consider. Three numbers, sorry. A minus D, A and A plus D. If there are five numbers to be taken, I'm just talking about the odd value, 3, 5, then 7 will do it. Now if five numbers are to be taken, 3 will be the same, that is A minus D, A and A plus D. So these three numbers are there as it is. For the five numbers, we will add one more number here, that is A minus 2D, and after this it will become A plus 2D. So anywhere if you come across such type of questions where you have to take five numbers in AP, then the best numbers to be considered will be A minus 2D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 2D. So this is about the odd numbers if it is. If there are even numbers to be taken, if suppose you have to take even numbers, like four numbers are to be taken, as in this question. When four numbers are to be taken, the numbers to be taken will be as A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. Then in that case, these will be the numbers. If you see here we have taken a difference of D. Here D is the difference. But here when we are taking, here you can see it, identify it, the difference taken here is 2D. We have taken 2D as the difference. Similarly, if you want six numbers to be taken, if six numbers are to be taken, we will add one number in the beginning and one number will be added at the last, that is at the sixth position. So because the difference is 2D, the number here before minus A minus 3D will become A minus 5D, then A minus 3D, then A minus D, then A plus D, then A plus 3D, and at the last it will be A plus 5D. So these are the six numbers which you have to take. So this is how you are going to consider the numbers which are in AP. Now here, as per this question, you need four numbers which are in AP. So we are going to take this. The four numbers taken will be A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, and A plus 3D. So if we do that, then just see how easily and how quickly the solution will be there. It would become easy for you. The solution says, let four numbers in AP are, so what are the four numbers to be taken now? A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D, and A plus 3D. So these are the four numbers which we are taking. Now, according to the condition, what does the first condition say? It says if sum of the numbers is 50. So we know that sum of numbers is equal to 50. Now sum of the numbers is 50. So what are the numbers now? A minus 3D is the first number, plus A minus D is the second number, plus A plus D is the third number, and A plus 3D is the fourth number. So sum of all these is equal to 50. Now you can simplify this and just see the difference what will be there, taking four variables randomly as the four numbers and taking these. Here what you see here minus 3D and plus 3D. It is cancelled out, positive and negative signs. Similarly, minus D and plus D. You are left with A plus A plus A plus A. That is 4A equals to 50. Now, if 4A is equal to 50, then A equals to 50 upon 4. So, A becomes 25 upon 2. Or if you want, you can just write it in decimals also. 25 upon 2, it can be written as 12.5. It's up to you whether you keep it in fractions or you write it in decimals. So you have the value of A now. Now, the second condition says that the greatest number is 4 times the smallest number. So out of these four numbers, which is the greatest one? The greatest is A plus 3D. So greatest number is 4 times the smallest. Now the smallest is A minus 3D. So according to the second condition, the greatest number, that is A plus 3D, is equal to 4 times the smallest. That is 4 multiply A minus 3D. So A plus 3D equals to 4 multiply A minus 3D. Now simplify it. A plus 3D equals to 4A minus 12D. Interchanging the terms, transposing the terms, you have 3D plus 12D equals to 4A minus A. So here it is 15D equals to 3A and D equals to 3A upon 15. Now when D is 3A upon 15, we have the value of A as 25 upon 2. Substitute that value, you will get it as 3 upon 15 multiply 25 upon 2. So here 3 and 15 simplified here. Then again 5 and 25 simplified. So you are left with D equals to 5 upon 2. D is equal to 5 upon 2. And as we did here, 25 upon 2, we wrote it in decimal form. You want, you can also write 5 upon 2 as 2.5. So we have the values of D and also we have the value of A. Once we get the value of A and D, now what is left over? We have to find the 4 numbers. So the first number will be A minus 3D, that is 12.5 minus 3 multiply 2.5. You can solve it and you get the first value. That is the first number. Similarly, the second it is A minus D. So 12.5 minus 2.5, that will give you the second value. Now if you just solve it, 12.5 minus 3D, that is 3 multiply 2.5. Just I'll consume the space which is left here. So the first number becomes 12.5 minus, it is 3 multiplied 2.5. So it is 12.5 minus 7.5, and if you subtract 12.5 and 7.5, you have 5. So the first number becomes 5. Now the second number, it is A minus D. So second number is A, that is 12.5 minus D, that is 2.5. So 12.5 minus 2.5, you get the second number as 10. The third number now, it is A plus D. So third number, 12.5 plus 2.5, and it is 15. So you have the third number, that is 15. Now similarly, the last number, that is the fourth one, A plus 3D, that will be 12.5 plus 3 multiply 2.5. So 3 multiply 2.5 is 7.5. 12.5 and 7.5 will give you 20. So you have the 4 numbers as 5, 10, 15 and 20. So these are the 4 values which you have. So this is how the question is to be solved. Now let us move to the next part of this arithmetic progression. We have done about the nth term. Now we will talk about the sum of the numbers. If you are given an AP with a fixed number of terms or with any number of terms, how to find the sum of them? Now for example, if I just give you an AP, a simple one, let us take, say 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Now you are asked to find the sum of this AP up to say 10 terms, up to 20 terms, up to 100 terms, or whatever the number of terms it is given to you. In that case, there is a relation which is to be used for the sum, which says Sn. This is sum of n terms. Sn means it is sum of n terms. Now this sum of n terms is given by n upon 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now this is the sum of n terms. So if you want to find the sum of n terms, it can be taken as n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where what is n? N is the number of terms which you have to add. A, it is the first term, and d, it is the common difference of the AP. So for example, now if this AP which is given to you, if suppose you have to add up to 20 terms, if suppose you need to add the terms or add the number 20 terms of this AP, then in this AP you have A as 2, that is the first term is 2. The common difference, if you take, because it is already an AP, so only just one difference is enough. 4 minus 2, that is 2. And this is the number of terms, and number of terms given here is 20. So using this relation, we can add the, we can find the sum of 20 terms. So Sn, this will be written as S20 because here the number of terms is 20. So S20 equals to n upon 2, that is 20 upon 2 multiplied by 2a. So 2 multiply 2 because a is 2 plus n minus 1, again n is 20, so 20 minus 1 multiplied by d, this is 2. Simplify this, you will get the sum of 20 terms. So here 20 and 2 can be simplified, it is 10. 2 multiplied 2, it is 4 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 multiplied by 2. So it is 10 multiply 4 plus 19 into 2, 38. Now 38 plus 4, it's 42, and 42 multiplied 10 is 420. So sum of this AP, for this AP, the sum of 20 terms, it is 420. Now here in this, one more thing is there. Here it says that sum of 20 terms. Now instead of this 20 terms, if I give you the same AP, say 2, 4, 6, 8, and I say that this AP continues up to 80. It is continuing because 80 will be part of this AP, so I'd say that somewhere the term is 80. Now find the sum. Now what is the difference? Here you were given the number of terms, so you knew what is n. Here it is given to you that how many terms you have to add. There you are not given the number of terms, and because you are not given the number of terms, you need the number of terms. Now here what is given now? In this condition, you are given A, that is the first term, 2. You are given the common difference which you can find it out, that is again 2. Now what is this 80? It is the term where the AP stops. Means up to that term you have to find the sum. So this 80 is the last term. We take L as the last term. So L equals to 80. Now with this we can find the sum of the terms of this AP. How it is done? First method is L, the last term. In the previous exercise, we have considered the last term wherever it is given, it was given as the nth term. We took it as the nth term. So what you can do is you can take it as nth term. Let nth term equals to L. If you take the nth term as L, then you have A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to 20. Now according to this, you have the value of A, you have the value of D, you can calculate what is n. So A is 2 plus n minus 1, D is also 2 equals to 80. So 2 plus 2n minus 2 equals to 80, where 2 minus 2 will become 0. You have 2n equals to 80 and n equals to 80 upon 2, which is 40. So you get the value of n. Now this is one method where First, we are calculating how many terms are there. Now, once you get the number of terms, you can use this Sn, the sum of n terms, that is n upon 2 multiplied 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, the easiest one, other than this, the second part which you can do. I am talking about that same value, same AP. If you see here, this expression of sum of n terms. Now, I'll just expand it. It can be written as n upon 2 multiply. Now, it is 2a. We can write it as a plus n minus 1 into d. Can be written or not? Because a plus a is 2a. So 2a I am writing it as a plus a. Now in this, check this part, a plus n minus 1 into d. What is it? If you remember, a plus n minus 1 into d, this is the nth term. And here what we did, we took the nth term as L. So this value can be replaced with L. So n upon 2 a plus L. So after finding the value of n, instead of using this relation, what you can do is you can use this. It says Sn equals to n upon 2 a plus L. This, it will become easy for you instead of using this. So first part is we will find how many terms are there. After finding the number of terms, you will use this. So there are two relations for the sum of n terms. One says n upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1d, where this can be used everywhere. And this n upon 2, a plus L. This can be used wherever you know the last term of the AP. In that case, you can use this, or you can use this everywhere. As I told you, for this expression, for this sum, once you calculate the number of terms, you are free now. After this, either you can use this to get the sum of 40 terms, or you can use this to get the sum of 40 terms. So this was about the sum of terms in an AP. I'll forward you some questions based on this relation, the sum of the terms. Try to solve them. And still, if you have any problem, again, forward it to me. We'll discuss it in the next class. Till then, be at home and be safe. Take care of yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.